Shanta clears, ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Eagles offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Samuel. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And the defense catches a break on that one, because he was open, and I think he was going to get the first down on that 3rd down. But, man, just lack of focus. Sometimes you want to run so fast when you're catching that ball, you just lose focus for a second and drop that football to the turf.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Edwards. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. Maybe a crease. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what? For 3rd and short from their own 23. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Makes a catch. Hard running there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Chanticleers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Washington. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The shot that clears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can...
There's some room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Trying to move them on the counter. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Barber. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the shot to clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going with the counter play here. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. They knock him down right there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the shot that clears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback keep. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Johnson looking to throw. They're working that left side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They feed him again. Can't get him to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. Might have a chance. Running inside the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Eagles!
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The RPO, it's complete. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. So now it's 2nd and long. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Here's the pressure. Swings it out to his running back. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The short hands. It's Gardner. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, it's Barber. And it's incomplete on third down. And the shot that clears line up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Samuel.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Escapes the pressure to his right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Helms. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 12 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Commodores with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The outcome today brings them to 4-1 on the season. That is a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game on the surf turf. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Finding some room. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Barber. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he stopped in the backfield. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the shot to clears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Pulls it, fired, complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Run inside. It's Samuel. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Here's a little room there. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Zings it complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Georgia Southern will have it now 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Here comes the heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed you.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the... Be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
From the red zone, it's Samuel. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles! And the beatdown has ensued. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is good. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Heaves it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The shot that clears send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking for a man. It's Helton. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Delayed handoff. It's Edwards. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. He had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. That's caught. It's Gardner. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Firing to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Edwards. The shot that clears have pushed it inside the 20. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw, it's Helton. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Snap it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with second and 4. Back to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Gardner. Flying out to the left. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bringing the heat. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Barber. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The option, he'll keep it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Washington. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this.
Maybe some room here. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.